Welcome back, everyone. Drake Hawkins again, and we're back for some more of our time in Foundation. Again, this is just a note, this is a very early alpha, version 0.1.35. I wanted to say thanks again for the developers for the chance to play this game early for you guys. Before we get started, if you're enjoying the series, please hit that like button, it helps me out, and if you haven't already joined the clan, hit the subscribe button, and stay tuned for more great content. I've gotten a few feedbacks on various different things, like how to handle these groups of workers near resources. For instance, we could have another stone camp at this one. We don't need to have just one per thing. I kind of knew that, kind of didn't think about it after the fact. We got to gather up here. This one might be a better space to do this sort of gathering type of stuff. The woodcutter there is going to be running out of wood real soon. We have another gather spot down here for food later on. We're working on the chapel. I don't know if calling it a church is quite accurate. It's a very small little thing to begin with. Our manor house here is almost finished. What's it left with? It needs just a little more stone to finish up that little spot there. The other thing from Becky V, is it Becky 5? Becky? Thank you so much for the comments on the trade information and on the house upgrade. So you could stop building. See, authorized housing upgrade? I could stop these houses. I think it's a little late for that now. The idea was, hey, why don't you stop them upgrading so they stop using all the resources that should be going to your keep. But you can tell them don't upgrade. Then they'll stay there until you've kind of got a backlog of the things they need for the next level of citizenship. So 32 serfs will stay as 32 serfs until we give the ability for them to upgrade their houses, is the idea. More housing coming in here on this side, and I will tend to look... yeah, that's good, actually. They're fine there. Looks like we set all of the area over here as extraction zones. We'll go ahead and, if I remember the controls here, get rid of all this as extraction territory, and then we'll fix the areas that actually need to be extracted from. Like that. And actually just wipe it out. Let's do this. And then say go ahead and extract that stuff. Oops, that was a quick zoom. And go ahead and extract from there and from there. Good. Oh, yeah. Wrong button. And then close that up. Now, so extracting the area, we could put in another stone camp there, another gatherers camp there to increase the amount that they're able to gather from, as well as be a little more finicky with where we let people live in relation to things. We'll let them build up these houses. Woodcutter cannot reach an extraction zone. Okay. Is that because they are too far away, woodcutters? No, we actually did extract everything from there. So let's wipe this one out as well. Didn't notice that when we were working on it. We are extremely close to being out of resources for them to harvest here, which is kind of concerning. Can you gather anything that's in behind the forest there? I think that forest is slightly expanded on its own. All we need now, though, is 2 more citizens. So to become citizens, they're going to need, I think, housing. These are happy citizens. I think they're just short on housing. Do we have... How many houses do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oops, lost count. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So that should be enough for 40 people to make it to citizen. But we have 56 peoples. So build some houses, guys. Get it done. We definitely want to finish up the manor house and the church to help them get their faith and other things dealt with. So let's see, what is it that they need? That's a citizen. Citizen. Where's our serfs? I need to find a serf. There we go, serfs. They just want lodging. Lodging and clothing. Apparently there's some limited lodging issues here going on. Waiting for build. Oh, some of them are upgrading, I think. And possible that at the time, yeah, no, they're upgrading, and they definitely have the ability to do it. So let's see if we can get a few more people that are not working as builders. So you can become a builder. Philippe, can you build, monsieur? Thank you very much. Herman, you can become a builder as well. 2 villagers have joined the city. Lovely. And let's grab one more builder. Pierre. Monsignor Pierre, please. Thank you. Wonderful. Oh, that's the wrong button. So that's that should let us build a little faster. How are we doing? Are we at 24 still? We need that 26 set of citizens so that we can get the Foresters Camp. Then I think we're good to go. Ah, there we go. Building unlocked. Foresters Camp. Here we go. First things first. You are going to decide where we're going to build our forestry. I kind of want to have like a forest camp out here. Let's do that. Let's that's the farm. Let's put a little forester, say up. That's the zone. That zone. I wonder if they'll actually work that. I am curious. You know what? I'm going to cancel that actually. No, I want to test it. I want to test it. Let's let them test it. See if they'll skip over the little gap there and for it. Look how fast they plant stuff. I love that they totally ignore, they manually ignore the roads, right? And people will follow those roads. See that? He'll run around. It's quicker for him to get that way. That's excellent. Completed building the Lord's Manor. That is fantastic. Congratulations. We have a pretty little house with some nice flowers, some posts, and a fountain. What more could we ask for? Look, they will. Okay, they will build it. Good. So I'm going to build a forester's camp. And he is going to be over this way. I think he's going to just hang out by the farm here, by the cliff's edge. And then we'll put another one probably down. Do we want to forest this area? I think we will. Do we have a forester in kind of behind the church? So we path off this way. There is a resource that I want to look for. Where is the ore? It's over here. Okay, so if I path kind of this way, it'll start making a yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna place him down there. I'm starting to think plan wise about where I really want all this stuff to be. Shut that off, please. No, that one shut off. Good. Look at the church going in. Oh, it's so beautiful. Work hard, fellas. Good job. 2 new villagers joined again. It's every 8 days they seem to pop in. Happiness is 74. I like it. Is this providing faith? Yeah. Almost. Getting so close. 41 of 50. And we need 4 tools as well. So about the trade, that was something I was mentioning at the beginning here. No, that's the budget. Close that. I don't even begin to understand that. Trading resources are set here. Now, I thought, and I still was assuming, that this means keep a stock of 100. But it doesn't seem to be doing that. We could do this here. What is he buying? Let's bring the speed right down. There. Let's bring the speed right down here. Building a house. Building a house. Village has upgraded his house. Oh, church is finished. Lovely. So we have finished our missions. Quest list is no quests. Wonderful. Look at that. Isn't that a pretty little church? I'm pretty happy with it. The little archway to get into the graveyard behind. I like it. I think it's fantastic. So we have a merchant somewhere around here. There he is. Let's go see what he's going to do. So he wants to buy 50 food, 50 stone, and 50 planks. Thank you for building your houses. You're doing amazing. There are 36 citizens now. So did we finish these buildings over here? No. Let's prioritize this, please, and prioritize this one over here. Key to placing these is going to be that when this guy works, okay, as the builders go out to work, they're going to make a path. See, little back path to the back of the cathedral or the church. It's lovely. They're going to make a path this way, which eventually is something that'll become a roadway leading to the iron mine over there. But this trade issue here. So let's look at this. We got trading resources, and he's going to buy food, stone, and planks. I've told them to sell food, stone, and planks what I thought was when they're past 100. So right now, he should buy nothing. Okay, let's see what he does. Let's follow you, mister. You don't even get a name. Does nobody stop to ask you your name, Mr. Trade Guy? We shall call you Ralph. Ralph the trader. Look at him, carrying his giant pile of stuff on his back. What's going on here? Upgrading building. Oh yes, you're upgrading your house. Where's Ralph? Ralph, what you doing? No, that's not Ralph. Where did Ralph go? Lost track of Ralph. There he is. You go, Ralph. Now, where's he gonna stop? He's gonna go to the. Okay, he's gonna go here, and now he's buying stuff. Okay, so Becky, I am starting to believe you. He's buying things that are not over 100 stock. So that must mean that you are correct. That these numbers are not the right numbers. I want to tell. That's telling him how much to buy. He will try to buy that many. That seems like a weird way to do that. If I set that to 0, will it mean he buys 0? That seems like a backwards way to do that to me. Very backwards. I want to tell them to buy, or to sell these resources, but when they're selling, if I could click the right button, when they're selling, I want to be able to set an amount that they only sell if I've got a surplus. Right? That would be kind of what I would think of as a good way to do that. So I have sent a message to the devs. I haven't gotten a word back on that. I just sent that today before my recording, and I haven't gotten feedback yet on that, although I suppose it could be waiting for me. And yes, Quant, I did catch your comment about the macro keyboard, or macro mouse button, to help it auto-click these things, because this is annoying. Hey, everybody needs a mouse hand workout, you know? After you suffer major mouse hand injuries, you should, doctor says to keep it strong, right? I'm going to say buy 25 of those tools for now. Right now it was 20. I'm going to say buy 25. He purchased, so that's purchase up to that amount. I see. See, because he only sold us 4. He had 100 to sell, but he only sold us 4. Interesting. Now, did I have a bakery? I feel like somebody commented and said, hey dude, why didn't you build a bakery? But I think I have one. There's my bakery. Right there, look at you. 2 hard-working dudes, Claude and Reinhard, are just going crazy on making this. They got water, they got flour, they're making some bread for us. We have 148 of them stored. Village upgraded to a house. Our villager has upgraded a house, or is upgrading a house, or whatever that says. Things and stuff. The mill seems to be doing okay. What do we got? Man, you guys are just cranking out the upgrades. That's awesome. So we don't have a lot of wheat stored. I think these 2 farms are keeping this guy fairly maintained. We could put another farm in there because it seems like they didn't really fill the space. Oh, do I hear the church bell? Oh, that's fantastic. Excellent. More upgrades going on to the house. We have 60 citizens. More than half of them are actually citizens. We have 60 community members, we'll call them. 60 founders. Is that how it works? We could build another farm because these guys are not keeping the crops filled. Building completed in the forester camp. Excellent. Assign a worker to that. Jane. Forester Jane. Can you forest for us, please? You are waiting on housing. Why are we not building all these housings? What are they waiting on? They're waiting on wood. Well, yeah, that's a problem. The wood camp there, and the wood camp there. Both of them are pretty low on wood supplies. I feel like another wood camp wouldn't be a bad idea on either side. Where are you? Woodcutters camp? We could put a woodcutters camp. Tuck it nice. We could tuck it in like here. Oops. If I remember how to turn this thing. There we go. I want a woodcutters camp to kind of face like this. Snug it right in there. Lovely. And another woodcutters camp down over by this guy's space too. There it is, exactly what I wanted. The path, see the path starting there? It's precisely what I wanted them to do. Wonderful, so that does work. I love the path building, though. It is brilliant, in my opinion. Look at all these houses that are gone. It's because they're upgrading them, but they're upgrading them to pretty much identical looking versions of the same thing, aren't they? Like, does it make it look any different? I don't know. Let's increase the speed here just a little. Help, who is this? Help Harmon here. Help him build faster. Unfortunately, when you get really high-end population, it starts, I don't know what number, like 100 or whatever, you start getting issues where they run out of names in the name pool and people just become male number whatever and female number whatever. It's kind of amusing, but... So how are we doing for church faith? Bell tower sound? Oh. That's awesome. You can adjust the bell tower sounds. Building parts, yes. Villager capacity 20. Has a door, yes. Monument effect on state. I don't know what that estate. I don't know what that does. That's the church. That's like the church estate, and this would be like the mayor's estate or whatever. So I feel like there's various different political groups in this that maybe they're going to build something in that vein. I'm not sure. This bakery seems to be doing a good job of keeping us fed on the food department. Unless, of course, we don't have a baker. Do we have to have a market for selling bread? We do, don't we? There he is, yes. Rupert the bread merchant. He has 142 in stock, and he has sold 52 at that price. That's good. They can get what they need, that's for sure. Food stocks are low, and I think that might not be because we have... I think that might be because people are just too far from home. Where do you live, Florence? Can we have these people work over here, or live over here? Or maybe they need to live over here. Villagers reached new status. Bourgeois. A new status. Who are you, fancy guy? Oh, look at you in your little hat. And your fancy clothing. What do you do? You're a berry gatherer. 21-year-old female named Anna, the first bourgeoisie. Congratulations. Keep upgrading. I love the upgrading the houses thing. We have a new villager level. Oh, look at that. Okay, I stand corrected. When they say upgrading, they mean serious upgrades. Look at that. Oh, he's making a nice A-frame house over there. Oh, it's going to be beautiful. Unless that's like the base frame for that somehow. Nope. It's definitely... Oh, this is brilliant. Look at these guys. Artistic masterpieces, I tell you. And I've just got this little hovel of a mansion over here. Silly, silly things. How are we doing for four bourgeoisie? That's wonderful. What's our next building that's going to come from this? I'm very excited to see this. The next thing is a fountain. We need 10 bourgeoisie to make a fountain. We shall have to do that. I wonder if we move the town center. We got this big space out front of the cathedral. The baker's already there. We could move the markets over here. It might be a nice idea, because we're probably going to have to shuffle population down this way. I am surprised that they are not building houses faster. There is a lot of need for housing. They're upgrading houses like mad, though. Like, crazy fast. Do we have extra workers available that could... yeah, we do. Rose? Rose, I think you need to build something for us. Otto, you need to build us some elevators. It's not a thing, but anyways. Hildegard. The 22-year-old female serf Hildegard. You're going to become a builder, too. One new building is unlocked. Yay! We can make a fountain. Oh, that looks like it's the bottom of the list. We need to make a fountain. Why can we not make a fountain? What does it need? Fountain needs 20 stone. I think we build a nice fountain and figure out where we're going to make our new town center. I kind of like the idea of building it right in here. Is that too small? It's no bigger than we have over there, is it? I could put a fountain right in the middle here. There's something being built there, isn't it? Oh no, that's the warehouse. That is the warehouse. Can we build a fountain in the entrance of the warehouse? That would be fun. Should we build the fountain, like, right in front of our mansion? Just say, look how cool we are? Maybe not. We need 10 tools to build it now. We spent the tools. Building completed. The woodcutter's camp. Lovely. Let's get the wood cutting. Some villagers assigned there. Look at all those houses upgrading. Such ritzy people, I tell you. They're pretty amazing. Oh, I'm out of people. That's unfortunate. We need to unassign Sigmund here. You need to be assigned here, Sigmund. Good. Now, they're upgrading houses. Let's look at the new zone we have just before we put in a cut here. There's now a reforestation zone. So I'm going to go ahead and build a bit of reforesting around here for now. And let them kind of grow some plants in that area. And we will add this as a reforestation zone here. Right up to the residential there. And behind these houses would be lovely, and along the mountain edge to the edge of the map here. And then I want to have the extraction zone expanded here so it matches and slightly overlaps these, so they can take care of any plants that are in that area. Wonderful. Like that. Good. And we'll remove this one because it's not needed anymore. We might use it later, but only if it becomes necessary. I love the sound. It's like, I don't know what type of sound it reminds me of, but it's very satisfying, crunching, sort of a scratchy sound. I don't know why a scratchy sound, crunchy sound would be so satisfying. But anyways, houses being built over here is lovely. Do we have anybody else? Oh, the forester's finished. Do we have anybody else to put on these places? Yes, we do. Good. That's a long ways to go for work. Very long ways to go for work. And I think that's going to be the next thing we have to tend to, because we don't quite have enough food supply going here with, you know, with the whole... We don't have enough berries, is really what it is. He doesn't have enough in stock, and I think that's because this person, if we can follow them... Yeah, so you're going to gather berries. How many do you have now with you? Don't know, but you have 2 in stock right now. When you get there, it should update. There are 8. So you only got 6 berries from there. And you come back, pick this one up, and you got another 6 or so from there. See, the berry farmers, I think, are spending too much time running around to and from their houses and not enough time living where they work. So maybe we need to consider, you know, these people to be sent to work in the area. I'm not sure. I think that's the problem. I think they're just spending too much of their day running around doing silly other things. But we're going to put in a cut there for today. Thank you, everybody. If you're still enjoying the series, let me know. As who's this? Who are these new fine fellows and ladies? Hey. Hey, I can follow you, but I can't click on you, apparently. All right. Well, we'll watch them head off to join the town. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. We have our church now built and our home and lots of houses being upgraded. I think we're doing okay here. We have 18 bourgeoisie, 30 citizens, and 16 still in the serf category. Look at the forests being replanted. Ah, it's so beautiful. That's where we're going to put in a cut. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. Hit that like button if you're enjoying it, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. And they got lots of other content available for you. If you guys are interested in more of this, let me know by hitting that like and commenting on the video. And as always, we'll see you in game.